welcome to Screen Talk with yours truly, Nomfanelo. So before I begin, I want to let you know that if you're interested in recording your own videos on Riverside, which I am using for my videos, you can click my affiliate link in the description. Also, too, I'm on Buy Me a Coffee, where you could either donate through buy a coffee, or you could join my membership for some exclusive content. So those links are in the description. So I was on Twitter and I came across a link to this article on the Hollywood Reporter where it essentially talks about Scott Adkins being the last true action hero, which piqued my interest. So I'll just read a bit off here. It says the British star has spent much of his 20-year career fighting in the straight to video world, but has amassed a huge fan base along the way for his martial arts skills, has battled every muscle bound hero he grew up idolizing, and now with John Wick 4 having given him his juiciest role in a major studio title to date, could be poised to finally break into the mainstream. So essentially, here with this article, in a way, is more of a profile piece on Scott Adkins. So essentially, he's a martial artist, and he has done mainly a lot of action films that have mainly gone to straight to VOD or like independent films, essentially. And he has appeared in some supporting roles in mainstream movies such as Doctor Strange, The Bourne Ultimatum, and The Expendables 2, which he played the lead henchman to Jean Claude Van Damme's villain character. Because I believe that was the first movie that I saw him with his role that was of note, because I did see the Bourne Ultimatum, and I didn't remember seeing him in that movie at the time when I first saw it, but then of course many years later I'm like, oh, he's in this movie, interesting. So essentially, yeah, like if you want to read this article, I'll leave the link in the description. So essentially, I want to talk about what the title suggests here. Is Scott Adkins the last true action hero? I'm going to say no on that one. So I do find these days, in terms of action heroes or action stars, you'll find that mainly in a lot of international movies. Earlier, I was just watching this action movie on Netflix called Ballerina, which came out, I think, earlier in October. It's a fun, gritty action movie from South Korea. You guys could check that out. And yeah, like, because I think throughout the years prior, I think we have seen more stars coming from international countries that have delved into action, such as Tony Jaa and Iko Uwais with the Raid movies, for example. So I do think like you'll see more stars like from an international scale. Now, in terms of Hollywood, that's a different story because that's up in the air for me because way back when, as a 90s kid, I grew up watching a lot of martial arts or action movies that had the leads such as Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Seagal, Jean Claude Van Damme, all sorts of people, essentially. And as like times like went by, like those types of movies started to fade, and then we see Hollywood producing other types of movies, mainly the superhero genre right now. So I don't know like if we'll ever see like the martial arts types movies come back in the mainstream. I would love for that to happen. but we shall wait and see. But to answer the question here from Hollywood Reporter, I don't think he's the last true action hero. I think there are action heroes out there, but I think that's just from an international level. So let me know, what are your thoughts on all of this? Are you a fan of Scott Adkins? Let me know in the description. Who are your favorite action heroes? Let me know in the description. And also, too, I forgot to mention that Scott Adkins, he has a YouTube channel. Like, there's a series that he hosts where he talks to people in the action genre space, such as stunt coordinators, even actors too, and so forth. I'll put that in the description to check out. I've seen a few of those episodes, and they are quite enjoyable to watch. So the link for my socials will be in the description. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.